you were a teacher, you were a player, you were a coach. How much formal education you have, and how much teaching mathematics and chemistry helped you in your further coaching?
It's helped me because logic from the mathematics is very important if you make preparation, if you make the plan to the practice, if you make a preparation also for a long period, you make a microcycle or a macro practice, you can use your mathematical knowledge. In the chemistry also is which rubber, why, and something like this.
What did you study? Where did you study for a coach?
In the Hungarian university I did it.
It's a 2 years, 4 years study?
2 years after, but I was before teacher, and after for me I don't need from psychology and something to make it.
How much you like teaching?
I like very much. I took the teaching in the school like the table tennis practice. I give the exercises for the pupils in the school like in the table tennis practice. The better player, the better in the school get another exercises, and I give for example one book, okay, 100 exercises, okay, you're working this, and after what you don't know, after talk about it, why is, and I made the same system like in the table tennis. Different exercises I give to the players like in the table tennis.
You started to coach during your playing career. So you
75 I started in Hungary, and I stay in Hungary till 86, 87, and after I went to Austria, to center of the young players. At that time was Hungary communist country, socialism country, and the salary and everything was not so good. And but it was after Gorbachev. In that time was something is open in Hungary, and I went to Austria with official work permission, and I decided I don't teach anymore, and it was 87. After I came to Hungary back to the Hungarian champions team, 2 times in the Champions League we third place reached it. And after I came 95 to Austria national team, still now. Of course they changed it. In the beginning was another, and it is together with table tennis improve. The table tennis always better and better, and need. Now like we can say it in China, every 2 or 3 players has one coach, has a physical preparator. Now they have from USA one group. Physical preparator group went to China now, and they know it. For this very hard animal work, they can do it only if the physical preparator thing is 100%. And they know it. China make a new again. Now Europe must make also for this very hard work, very hard physical preparating to do it. Professional physical preparator who knows the table tennis, cooperation with the head coach, always, if possible, more individual work. It's meaning every day individual multi-balls or technical things with coach, with the coaches, more coaches, and after you have a chance, maybe some years later. But if you don't do it, like in China, always the distance higher and higher and higher.
How many time you spend giving many balls? Feeding the player?
Every day like breakfast. So important, the multi-balls, many multi-balls like the breakfast in the morning.
Are you satisfied with your coaching career?
I made many mistakes, of course, but I want to be always the best, and for me was very, very serious. Of course, I cannot. I made mistake, for example, technique mistake also, and mistake, but altogether I am happy.
Which match or which match decision you're in a match, individual team match, you regret today?
What is not many matches. Europe Championship, we lost against Denmark 2-0 leading. After 3 matches we lost. Gardos lost against Tugwell, was leading 2-1. Schlager lost against Mays, leading 2-1, 6-2, and Chembesi lost against, and we lost at the European Championships in the team. It was for me
so how you
not so remembering.
So how you go through this?
It is, I don't know, maybe after, but I didn't sleep 3-4 nights, for example, if some so happened.
I spoke with some players who made it to the top, and they said like the next day they felt very empty. Dream is fulfilled, and what now? So how did you feel after World Championship in Paris?
I was total motivated, but I went to the next second day in the hall, and I made same than before. I build up the table like before, because Monday morning I make always the tables, 6 tables, the whole everything organized, prepare the table, balls and everything, nothing changed. But I had more motivation, of course.
You're more motivated. Paris 2003. You know that Schlager is one of the best in the world, top in the world. Number 6. So when you're number 6, you know that you have a chance for a medal. Did you plan to have something that big, or was there any special approach to this event, different than others?
I can say it before Paris. He beat almost everybody in the world. Of course, I know it. He can beat everybody, but I didn't know, of course, he can win or so. I don't think about it. If somebody asks me, oh, he win or Europe champion or world champion, I don't never said nothing. I said we want to make the best result. And it was in Paris also. We never talk about it, that he must be world champion. I never said to him, and we didn't talk about it. Of course, always step by step, always more chance after thinking about it. But the first first round he beat Toriola, after Matsushita 4-0, after Grujic, after Kim Taek-soo also was very difficult, 4-2, after Wang Lichin, Kong Li-hui and Yosen Yuk. This was the draw, and always step by step, more chance, thinking about it, maybe is world champion, but never before talk about it, always tried the best to do. Yosen Yuk was a cheap chopper, defense player. It was he had a big luck, because he every day or 3 times a week practiced with Chen Wei-sin, and that time Chen Wei-sin was maybe better than Yosen Yuk. If he win against Kreanga, maybe Chen Wei-sin in the final. And Werner had confidence against him, because he knows it. In the practice, played many times with Chen Wei-sin, and Chen Wei-sin was very good player. And if he doesn't practice so much with Chen Wei-sin, maybe another situation. But after that, he knows it, chopper coming, and like Chen Wei-sin playing, after for him was I think a little bit. He knows it, he can win. I didn't say nothing, but I know it. He had more chance than Yosen Yuk in the final. because Chen Weixin was his partner.
My former player was one of the coaches in Chinese team, and when he saw first time Chen Weixin, he said, I can't believe he was the only defense player I can ever beat in my life. I'm bad against defense. The next time I saw him in Europe, he's one of the top world-class players.
China, he came from China. They use him in China like sparring partner. It must know it, and after give a chance, because the Chinese team, if you are sparring partner there, they give some present for you. You can choose. They make for you one country and so. And he came to Hungary, and I know him from Hungary. Chen Weixin, he played in Hungary, but he was in the forehand side. He's chopper, not top spin for forehand side, and he played with short pimple. Because at that time, Ting Song was the best player, and everybody played with some short pimple. 94, he came to Hungary. And Ting Song was 94, 95, is very, very good player. And in Hungary they changed it, and he started to play with butterfly feint, with long pimple. And after change a little bit his play, he came to Austria after to the national team to me, and we played many multi-balls, many exercises with him. And he started to work professional, but he was unbelievable fast also. Now he get a chance to show that he is not only sparring partner. And his motivation in his life was, I think, very, very important. Then he get free from China, not only sparring partner. And he start make a new style on table tennis. We can say it with long pimple. He was maybe the first who made it forehand top spin for forehand side active and long pimple. So I worked with him very good, and he is very, very big sportman.
Ferry, some anecdotes from your coaching life.
Oh, it's very difficult. No, but one I remember. What is for me is unbelievable. Dinghy Chianchali played double in the Olympic Games in 96 in Atlanta. Double. And before the double, you show always what kind of spin you give to the serve, down spin, up spin, and so. And I see it play Dinghy against Primorac Atikovic in the double, and Dinghy was not tall, but was small guy. But I see it. He give his finger over the table, not under the table. I thought it's unbelievable. He forget that where is his finger. He show, I don't know, up spin or down spin. I don't remember exact what he show. After I see, make a serve, and Atikovic make 1 meter out, miss the ball. And after the match, why you made it over the tail? He said, I know it. He see it, and I made down spin after I made up spin. And for example, this whole clever one player. This is unbelievable. And for example, Chianchali also was England Open, I think. And one coach always watch in the double which rotation, which spin give to the serve. And I said to him after the first set that the coach always watch the serve. He said, Chianchali, no problem. He talked with the player, and when the coach read which kind of rotation spin there, he make opposite side, and the coach give a signal for the player, and he made opposite side, and they lose always the point. This is very interesting, but is also the clever Chinese player doing.
Coaching philosophy. What is for you coaching? What is your the axioms of coaching? What is the primary goals of coaching?
The table tennis, to love the table tennis. This is a number one, and your player is your partner, and we work together, and we want to do the best for the table tennis. This is a primer work together, and this is my philosophy also. You can work only with the player who like also the table tennis and want to win.